Francois, this Tuesday was a religious holiday here in Iran, so things were very quiet during the daytime hours here in the capital, Tehran. Not a lot of people in the streets, and we should point out, during the stretch of anti-government protests, the daytime hours, quiet. They've been peaceful. It's when the sun goes down, it's when night falls, that's when you've seen these anti-government demonstrations. And when daytime came today, it was the same question for a lot of people. Did people come out overnight, and will they come out again tonight? And again, answering that question accurately and with confidence is difficult, and that's because of the difficult circumstances journalists are facing here. Obviously, severe restrictions. The government has severely curtailed internet service. People don't have data service on their mobile phones. That's something I've never seen before. They've also blocked social media platforms, messenger apps, and journalists don't have access to all neighborhoods and certainly cities throughout Iran. So for the most part, what we've had to rely on are secondhand accounts, people who say they're witnessing protests, and videos posted online. And based on our observations over the past 24, 48 hours, and again, we want to report this with caution and reminding you of our limitations, the number of videos posted online seem to have decreased. Now, that could be because there's less anti-government demonstrations, and it could be because people are protesting, but they're unable to upload these videos on the internet. If the protests are abating, obviously that's going to be welcome news to the government that's been shaken by these protests, and it's going to be unwelcome news to a lot of Iranians who showed a lot of bravery over the past 10 days to come out and express their grievances.
You know, Reza, you and I were listening to that report. We heard that slogan that we've heard since the beginning, woman, life, liberty. Again, is this a bigger challenge than the ones that the regime has previously seen off?
I don't think it's bigger than 2009. I think based on what I saw in 2009, that was the biggest threat to the leadership here. But it's certainly significant. It's gotten the attention of authorities. But indications are that despite the bravery that people are showing, they're outmatched and outgunned by the authorities. They're coming out, but how much can they come out? How long can they sustain these protests when they don't seem to have a clear strategy, when they don't seem to have leadership? Under these circumstances, how are they going to take on the security apparatus here in Iran? That's the big question. Again, over the past 48 hours, the videos posted online seem to have decreased. Look for the government to push the narrative that this means that the protests are dying down. Look for the anti-government factions and many brave Iranians who've come out and expressing their desire for more freedoms, more rights, to say that's not the case. They're going to continue to protest. We'll keep an eye out in the coming hours and coming days.
We'll be checking back in with you.